Hello everyone, this is Athalbjorn and welcome back to another episode of Things You May Not Know About Minecraft. Today's topic is the Wither. Now the Wither, he is basically just this big boss that flies around and blows everything up. And so the reason you may not have heard of him is because he doesn't actually spawn naturally. You have to make him spawn. And so there's a few things about getting the Wither to spawn that I need to talk about first. So first, you need 4 soul sand and 3 wither skeletons to make him spawn, or 3 wither skeleton skulls to make him spawn, which can be a little bit tricky to get because wither skeletons don't always drop their skull when you kill them, so it can be a little difficult. So I'm going to show you how you need to place your blocks. So you need 2 there, and then 1 on each side, making like this little T pattern. However, the way that I've situated this right here, he's not going to spawn because in order to get the wither to spawn, you actually need air blocks next to this bottom block down here. So under here, these need to be air in order for him to actually spawn. So just to show you how everything's supposed to be placed, I'm going to put that there. And then the last things that you have to place is actually the wither skeleton skulls. So you can't just put like these 3 here, put the skulls on top, and then here. It has to be a specific order of the soul sand first, and then the 3 skulls, just like that, to get him to spawn. And now I mentioned he's not spawning because that's not an air block right there. So if I do it over here, so I'll put that there, put these 3 here, and then I'll put the skulls on the top. And so first off, I just want to mention, don't ever do this in the overworld unless you just really, really don't care. Because like I said, he does fly around and blow everything up. So if you do happen to want to, spawn him in the overworld, make sure that you do it as far away from anything that you've actually built as possible, just so that way it doesn't get damaged. So most people, you'll want to spawn him in the nether, and so I'll show you that in a little bit. But first we're going to spawn this guy. So the first thing he does is he's going to blow up here in just a second. There we go. He's flashing. Come on. There we go. Okay, so he blows up like that, so you don't want to be anywhere near him when he does that. And then he starts flying around and shooting wither skulls that blow up at anything that's alive. So he's going to be really difficult to fight unless you're in creative mode, and even then he's still a hassle. So I've got an enchanted sword that I'm hitting him with just to do some more damage so I can kill him faster. I also have a bow, although I don't really think I'll use it that much just because he moves around too much. So yeah, basically we just got to fly around and keep hitting this guy until he finally dies. He has a lot of health. And yeah, he just goes crazy. Like if this was survival, I would have been dead already, just because I don't have any armor on and I'm just way too close to him. However, as soon as he dies, he drops a he drops a nether star. So you can see I have 2 of them now. I started the episode with 1, so now I have 2. So nether stars are great for building beacons, which you can use to create different effects, like haste if you want to mine things faster or whatnot. I'll probably go over that in a separate episode, but yeah, so that's really why people even fight the Wither in the first place, is just to get that nether star. So let's go to the nether, and I can show you a much easier way of fighting the Wither. That significantly reduces the risk of death. Okay, so here we are at the top of the nether. We've got some bedrock up here. So right here we have a 3x3 pattern of bedrock. It doesn't have to be exactly 3x3, it just has to be at least 3x3. And then what you want is an air block above the center one. So that can be a little tricky to do, especially in survival mode. It can be kind of hard to find unless you got like maybe some netherrack up here, so it's not completely bedrock. But yes, you want a 3x3 area with this bottom one down here, so that's completely covered with air above the center block. So then below that, you're going to go 3 blocks down and put a piston and then a lever right next to that. And then we're going to spawn the wither right up here. So I'm going to place these. I'm going to put my skulls up here. And then I got to flick this lever really quick, and that'll just shove him up into the bedrock. So that way he's stuck there. So that way he can't fly around and blow everything up. So he's going to do his little explosion first. So now he's trying to get out, but obviously he can't because he's stuck in the bedrock. So now you can just stand here and hit him all day long, even in survival mode, and be perfectly fine. And he can't damage you. So that's going to be the easiest way to kill the nether, or to kill the wither, is by just using this little trick to shove him up into the bedrock. But yeah, so that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.